Hello, Facebook friends. Judy Herman here. I want to share with you ways that you can get mental health or help, emotional, relationship help for free. Now, what I'm about to share with you is not a substitute for professional counseling services. And so many people who call me or find my website and they call for an appointment, they're asking if I take insurance, and there's only so much that they've allotted for their own mental and emotional well-being. Well, I want to share with you, as not just a mental health therapist, but also an author of Beyond Messy Relationships. First of all, one of the biggest issues that I see in my counseling and with people in general that are struggling in their relationships or struggling with their emotions or struggling with transitions, there's a common denominator, and I need to tell you what that is. That common denominator is isolation. It's loneliness. And look what this pandemic has done for all of us. It has isolated us from each other, from that face-to-face, and that's something that we absolutely need as human beings. But I want to share with you what to do and how to get free help. Okay? First of all, if you can afford help and get counseling, by all means do it. But there's a whole lot you can do even before you get to that point, or even if you are in that point. You can go to Psychology Today. I do have my advertisement, and there's some other remarkable therapists on there. So whatever your area is, you can put in your zip code. You can even do an advanced search and put down, if you have to have insurance, and you can find all of that on Psychology Today, and it's a great resource. Now, if you're not in the United States, I'm not sure how that works. There's probably a system somewhere for those international folks. But how you can get some help for free, there's so many resources that we can get online at this point. There's, for folks that are struggling with hurts, hang-ups, and habits, there is a faith-based program called Celebrate Recovery. Look that up on Google, Celebrate Recovery, and I'm sure they would have some online resources there and help and meetings going on. There's also depression bipolar support groups, DBSA. You can check there, dbsa.org, I believe. And then NAMI is another. I had a list of some things. Alcoholics Anonymous and Al-Anon. There's so many resources. And just look up groups. Look up your church group. Look up church groups and see what is there, because there's help for you. Okay, there's divorce recovery, there's grief recovery, there's all kinds of things, community-based resources. So I really want to leave you with that. Actually, this is just a real short video to let you know that you are so worth it. You've got to ask yourself also, what are you thinking about money, and what are you thinking about yourself? So many people don't think of investing in themselves. So many people who are going through difficulties in their relationship, and then they balk at spending money for couples therapy. But then a few years down the road, or even sooner than later, they're spending a lot of money on an attorney to get a divorce. So you need to ask yourself this question: where are you coming from? Is there something about you that believes that this is not worth spending money on? We spend money on repairing our vehicles. We need to have our vehicles. We spend money on our homes and repairing our homes or paying rent. We spend money on food. And all of these things are absolutely necessary. And your life and your relationship and your mental health and your emotional well-being is extremely important. Don't ever forget that. Okay, don't ever forget that. Nobody can take away the investment that you put into your own heart and in your own life, and you grow. And you have some resilience and learn how to go through the difficulties in life. Life is about that. We're going to go through it. We all are, and we have. So that's what I wanted to leave you with. You can go to my website, judycounselor.com, and there's another free resource. You can just click on where it says Ask Judy on the right-hand side of the page, of any page on my website. Ask me a question. I'm going to address it here. I'm showing up Monday through Friday, so make sure you show up with me. Please comment, share, and like this video, okay? But there's resources that you can get. Free online. Actually, my book, Beyond Messy Relationships, one of the most awesome compliments I've gotten from a reader that said, Judy, I feel like I'm getting therapy from you and I'm not even paying you for it. So I do show up as a therapist at the beginning of each of the chapters. It is a dramatic and intense memoir about my life, but most of all, it's about your life. Okay, these are examples that my life will illustrate some things, some universal principles that are going on in your life beyond messy relationships and divine invitations to your authentic self. Your authentic self is so worth it. So pick up that book, and there's also some free add-on resources too from my front page. And I'm going to show up here every day, Monday through Friday, share it with your friends, but I want to give you help. And I want to reach out because you are so worth it. And thank you so much for joining me today. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.